Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing the monthly reading for our Leos for the month of March 2017. So we are going to do our regular theme of the month. We'll be getting some additional information from our angel cards, my normal angel deck that I always use. And then we're going to be focusing on finances this month. So our Archangel Oracle deck is going to help us with the financial piece of things. And because people seem to really like the Feng Shui, like the quick tips, I'm going to continue doing that, and I've been guided to continue doing that for you. So immediately following this video will be a video with some quick Feng Shui tips for you that quick, easy things that you can implement. Gives you a little bit more knowledge and guidance around Feng Shui. And this particular day that we're in the month of March, what we're focusing on is one of the most important areas of your home. Okay, so stay tuned for that. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We've got the Knight of Water as your theme for the month. So the water cards are all about the depth of emotion, and this is a duality card. So on the one hand, it's about a person. On the other hand, it's about a circumstance or experience. Water people tend to like to contemplate things. They tend to go within. This particular water person, Knight of Water, is very enthusiastic, right? They get excited about things, that type of thing. They're also very, which water people in general are very romantic, okay? So that's kind of a fun thing around them, is they do have that really romantic streak around them. They do tend to get emotional, okay? So water people are emotional. If you think about water, tears, that type of thing, they do get emotional, but they have such big hearts, okay? This person has a really, really big heart. And the other side of this is about falling in love. So yay, I love this for you, Leos, for the month of March. So this is about falling in love. And this falling in love can, of course, be a romantic partner, right? It can be a wedding proposal even for some of you, will be coming through for you. For others of you, you might be falling in love with yourself, or you may be falling in love with your career, your business, a new child. I mean, there's so many different things that can be coming in for you. So I really, really like that. This is also about a month that's going to be more social for you. So you're going to get some invitations to different things that are going to be fun for you to do, and they're wanting you to open up to that. Do make sure though that you're balancing your emotions so that you are really following what your heart wants you to do, okay? So don't be doing stuff just because other people say, oh, you got to go to this and whatever. If it doesn't feel in alignment, if it doesn't feel like a full body yes for you, don't do it. Please don't do it. Okay, so let's see what we have for a little bit more general information for you, and then we'll get into the financial piece of things for you. So if you like these readings, I do offer a deep dive membership, which you guys maybe have heard about before if you've watched my readings. And there's a link to that below if you're interested in that. It's just a great way to connect with me more directly as well. So it's just a wonderful, wonderful thing. Okay, so we've got the King of Water. So we had the Knight of Water. Now we've got the King of Water coming in, okay? King of Water, this is like the top dog of the water people, right? This King of Water, very compassionate. Very, when you think of kings, like they take care of things, like they handle things. This person is very respected. They might be interested in like the opera or theater or different things like that. That can be something that, sort of that trait of the King of Water, where they like fine things, right? The other side of this is about opening your heart, okay? And it's about opening your heart to those around you. Here's the thing about this. You have people around you that you can trust, that give you good advice. And part of you has been really blocking this off. So you've not been open to receiving that, and they're wanting you to really just open your heart so that you can get the juicy goodness that's coming for you, that's coming in for you, okay? One of the ways to really open your heart is to do charitable work, right? So that can be, I know here locally we have like Feed My Starving Children, where you can go and create these bags of food for kids, right? There's lots of different shelters that you can donate time at. There are, I used to do, when my kids were in school, I used to go volunteer and do like reading help for those kids that were struggling, right? There's so many different ways to do something in your community or in your area that is helpful and uplifts the energy, okay? So, and that gets you in more of a receiver mode as well. So that's what's coming in around that. Okay, we've got the Three of Earth. This is so interesting because this has come up, this is the third reading that's come up in this month. So the Three of Earth, when you think of like the three people, it's about collaboration and creativity, okay? So you're really going to do well in the month of March to be that team player, to be someone that helps others collaborate to complete things, and to be putting your own creativity into that at the same time as well. And they're just calling me to share with you the family area is the number 3 on our Bagua, right? On our Feng Shui Bagua. And so you can have groups within like your work that are considered like family, right? So it's family groupings around that. It's that collaboration piece of things that's going to be important in the month of March. Okay. And of course, there's many 3-leaf clovers, so that can be like the luck comes with that collaboration. There's different things around that. There's power and creativity for you. Okay, and then we've got the moon coming in. This is Archangel Haniel, and this is about important insights that are going to be coming in for you in the month of March. It's important to pay attention to the moon cycles for you as well. I do have those posted on my website, so if you go to findingyourfiji.com, go under the Feng Shui page and decision-making dates, and on that page, on the bottom of the page, are all the moon dates, like the new moon and the full moon. We just had a new moon on Sunday, the 26th, and then, so we have both types of moons have different energy to them, and so you're going to want to pay attention to that. Okay, and then the other piece of this is about letting go of the fears. So really, it just feels to me like your hands are tied behind your back, and the reason they're tied behind your back is because it's your fears that are gripping you there. They're keeping you from moving forward. They're keeping you from taking the action that you are meant to take, and you're just letting them rule your life. Stop that, please. Just stop, okay? That is not, it's not helpful. So there's lots of different things that you can do to overcome your fears. EFT tapping is one thing that is really helpful. There's just lots of different things that you can do to help overcome that. I'm sorry, I just have to write myself a note because there was one of the groups and I can't remember which one. I'm going to just write it on this other page because if I don't, I will forget. One of the groups I was meant to give, I do the memberships, and so I've been shooting videos, and one of the groups I was meant to give them EFT information, and I just, if I don't write that note down, it's going to be gone. I won't remember. Okie dokie. Let's see what is going to happen around your finances this month. Okay, so we've got the compassion coming in. This is Archangel Zadkiel, and he's really wanting you to soften your heart, okay? So again, I feel like this leads beautifully in with that, the King of Water, about opening your heart. This is about softening your heart with respect to whatever is happening for you in the month of March, okay? So it has to do with the people that are involved, including yourself. So kind of softening your heart, opening your heart to others, but also to you, okay? And how does that relate to money? When you open, when you soften, when you get into a place of peace and calm, that allows the abundance to flow into you much more easily. It's like taking down, the dam and just allowing the water to flow is kind of what happens around that. And then we've got the relationship harmony card coming in. Archangel Raguel is coming in, and this relationship harmony has to do with, again, the angels helping open everyone's hearts that are involved in this situation or related to the money piece of things for you. And that arguments, conflicts, and different things that you've had around money are being resolved now. So they're helping you work through those so that you can come to a place of understanding one another around things and moving forward, okay? Because once you deal with the emotions, then you're able to move forward, and that's the important piece, okay? And then Archangel Raziel is coming in with the clairvoyance, clairvoyance card. And what this is really about is letting you know that you've got the way the solution is going to come to you is spiritual. Okay, so in what Archangel Raziel is wanting to share with you around this is that you are supported. Okay, so you're completely surrounded by love at all times, and sometimes you just forget, right? Like we all do. We all forget that we're not, sometimes we just feel so alone, or we feel like we are not loved, and that is simply not the truth. You are always completely supported and loved and guided, and you're not in this alone. So even though it sometimes feels like that it couldn't be further from the truth for you, okay? So Archangel Raziel is wanting you to open up to see all the love that surrounds you. That's what this is about for you. Okay, so Leos, that's what I have for your general reading. Stay tuned for the next little segment, which will give you some quick Feng Shui tips for one of the most important areas of your space. Take care. Hello, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here with your monthly Feng Shui quick tips for the month of March 2017. So today we're going to be talking about the most important room, or the most important space, rather, in your home. This also applies to your area of business. If you have a physical business location, this is also something that's going to be pertinent for you for that space as well. So the most important space in your home or in your office or in your business is the front door. So just to be clear, the front door is the door where your address is. This is the door where the general public would come into your space. Typically it will have your house numbers right nearby it or right in front of it. Oftentimes it's at the very front of the home, so the street that your home faces is often the way that it is. Sometimes we find that they're hidden, or they're kind of down along the side of a building. If you have a condo location, that's a potential, or of course if you're in an apartment complex, it would be the door to your space, right? And that would be the front door. And kind of just as a refresher, the way that this Bagua, the Feng Shui mental map, lays out is the front door is going to be along this line typically. Now, as I said, sometimes the energy, the address is along this side, but the front door might be, along the side, or you might have to walk down a sidewalk to get to the front door over there, or it might be set back. So you might have a garage here, and then this space is sort of missing, and you have a front door that's further back. But wherever your front door is, that is the most important area of the home. Why? Because that is where all the energy comes into your space. That's where all the opportunities find you. That is determines a lot of your luck or good energy in the space. We call this in Feng Shui the mouth of Qi, and Qi means energy. So it's the mouth of the energy. It's where the energy comes into the space. So a couple of quick tips of things that you can do to help improve this area, and also to help attract more energy and opportunities to you. Number one is to use it. So use the front door. Lots of people, in particular where I'm from, Minnesota, we, particularly in the winter, often use our garage door to enter our space. So we park in the garage and then we'll come in through the garage door. So lots of people never use their front door. Using it increases the energy and attracts more opportunities to you. So one of the things that I often recommend is to use your front door for 9 days in a row. So what does that mean? Basically, if you park in a garage, you park in the garage, you get out of your car, you walk to the front door, use your key to open the front door, go in the front door. When you leave, you go out the front door, lock the door, go back to your garage, right? You can obviously open the garage from the inside before you go in and out the front door, but using the front door for 9 days in a row helps increase a lot of energy around this. And particularly if you are looking for a job or wanting a career change, because your front door also relates to the career aspects of your space, regardless of whether it's in your career sector or not. It relates, the front door relates to your career. So if you're looking for a job, I would encourage you to do this right away. Like the very first thing that you do is to go in and out your front door for 9 days in a row. And the intention, of course, everything in Feng Shui is about intention. The intention that you're holding as you do that is that you are attracting energy and opportunities to you. You are attracting the things that you want in your life, right? And if it's a job, you're thinking about, as you're walking in that front door, I'm now attracting the perfect job opportunity for me. Working with the perfect people, doing the work that I love to do, right? That type of thing, okay? The second thing is we want to make sure that your front door stands out. So you want to make sure that your front door is very visible from the street. And the reason for this, again, is when the energy can visibly see the front door, it can reach it, right? And it's attracted to it. So you want to do anything that you can to make your front door stand out. This is where you will often hear about painting your front door red. And red, the reason for red is because red is a lucky color. So that's the reason we often use red, because it is a lucky color. And it's something that will make the front door stand out. Now, if your home is red brick, you do not want to paint your front door red. You want to paint it a different color, a color that's different from the rest of the house. And this would be different than the shutters even on the home. Okay, so those are your quick Feng Shui tips for your front door for the month of March. If you're interested in learning more, I do provide deeper Feng Shui tips and of course deeper dive angel readings in my membership. Feel free to check that out below. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy your month. Much love to you.